Stream. Right now I'm in Ohio. Fucking streaming. Alright, so I'm already in a game as the Jaguars. It's 7-0. Yeah, that quarterback better get ready.
So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. This will be taken about the 12. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. As the Raiders set up for this next drive, you know, it's strange to think about this team moving to Las Vegas in 2020. Final home game back on December 15th in Oakland. They lost that game to Jacksonville, but what a storied franchise. Great years in Oakland, and they moved to Los Angeles.
Get down, boy.
Oakland, and the run the second time around in Oakland since 95 has not been as strong. Under 500 as a team since coming back. They didn't have the one Super Bowl appearance in Super Bowl 37, but kind of a strange ending in a season that won't end in the playoffs before they head out to Las Vegas next year. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. 6 yards on the pickup, and they're going to have a third down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack.
Get that down,
as
boy.
a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense. I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on third down conversions.
Oh, because you got to hit the other one. I'm bullet that right to pass.
Throwing now, Elway on first down.
Oh,
and the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down? The offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock Dalvin away and bring up second down.
What did they call it? They're called the Raiders.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. A first carry for Christian McCaffrey, who made his first Pro Bowl last year. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards to pick up there.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
I'm winning
that
this
one
one.
good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get slung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Now they'll throw it with Elway. Going to Woods, but that pass is intercepted. Picked off at the 40. There he goes, right side. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown.
I actually just threw an interception.
What you just saw there, First-round talent, second year, even more success. A pick six for a touchdown.
A great play. And it's tough for these guys, you've told me before, to adjust in the secondary as a first-year guy. So that sophomore season is big for them.
They really start to expand the playbook for them even more. Sometimes they dumb it down a little bit to make them comfortable year one. By year two, they should have all the nuances, and now they've adjusted to the speed of NFL play as well.
Showed right there. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. This one taken from the 7. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Here we go.
Well, as Jacksonville comes back out here, it has not been the season that the Jaguar fan base had hoped for. You remember last year, 5-11, 2 seasons ago.
Oh, shut up, announcer.
Got to the conference championship game before losing to the Patriots. There was so much anticipation last year, but 5-11, well, there was hope and optimism this year. But the season, after starting 4-4, really got derailed. They had 5 straight losses by 17 points or more to send them out of playoff contention. They did get a historic win in the last game in Oakland in Week 15, but it will be another season under 500 for the Jacksonville Jaguars. On second down, McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 7-7, our score after 1. And the Raiders call on a nickel set for third down. From the gun, it's Elway.
Again!
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
God, I'm so bad at passing.
Trying to get it to Woods. We don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off?
I can't let him score.
What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? Throwing on second down. Gatlin. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
That's caught by his tight end, Scott Simonson. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that.
Oh, come on.
No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the... backfield. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. Gets through and now an opening.
Gone.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, 71 yards. And once again, the Jaguars are back out in front. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
Now Doug Marrone not even hesitating. They're going to go for 2. McCaffrey, he'll try to run it in.
Block.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage.
Please
back
block.
at the 6.
Well, partner, since this new 2-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
Freaking kick.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken short. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Back to throw.
Get him.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Yeah,
Jared
boy.
Davis in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. They'll throw it here. Atlee. Firing quickly, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Atlee to throw it. A Raider first down, 17 yards. CD, with that incompletion, let's talk AFC playoff picture. I think you and I agree that if you put together any sort of power rankings, we put Baltimore #1, certainly in the AFC. But you look ahead to the playoffs getting started on January 4th. Who do you see as their main competitor for that Lamar Hunt trophy?
Well, tradition and us not wanting to be wrong dictates that we say New England next. And rightly so, because of the number of Lombardi trophies.
Give me that.
Jaguar pressure. Jaguar sack. Devondre Campbell flies in to blow that play up.
Hey, Matthew.
What I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
Here's Brian Anger now, as he's on to punt for Oakland.
Yeah,
and he's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Here's Jackson.
Run! Get out of the way!
A good return there, 17 yards.
Oh, my
and the
God.
Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. Out comes Randy Moss and company as they take the field. Second quarter, a guy like him, no catches, so that's the surprising part. But they're winning, so maybe they've been able to do some other things effectively, I guess.
And they found other ways, haven't they? Because the receivers will tell you, offense needs to run through us, but they're managing to get it done in this ball game without having to actually do that. I wouldn't expect them to stay silent for the rest of the game.
Yeah, you got to think that his first catch is coming at some point. Now it's Elway. And the open receiver is Robert Woods. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases.
See, how do they know all my plays?
And maybe a measure of
Like they
revenge
overload
there.
on that
He's had his way in this
side.
one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Yeah. Let's see.
So we've reached halftime here on
Yay,
an abbreviated halftime
back.
show as we get rolling to quarter 3. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in the second half. This one taken from the 7. And shot through the tackle.
Come on.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Out come the Jaguars now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else. Early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. He's going to float this one. And for a
Oh
third
my
time
God!
he's intercepted.
Get
Picked
him!
off at the 35.
He can catch the ball,
And he's able to get it
Moss.
back here to the 43-yard line.
You're freaking Randy Moss. You should be able to
That's
catch
3
the
picks
ball.
he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in
Season of
December.
giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Now Etling. Nowhere to
Get out.
escape, and he goes down. Malik Jackson, the 6'5" D tackle with a sack. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy.
Give me that.
He's going to go down again. Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the
3rd
sack.
and 26.
So when you have good field position to start a drive and you give up back-to-back sacks, that can be demoralizing for a team.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. He'll look to throw. Quick
Get
hitter,
down.
it's complete. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath by all means.
Here's Brian Anger now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. On the return, Jackson.
Oh my God.
And he's loose again. Touchdown, Jaguars. An impressive punt return of 76 yards. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead.
I know football's the ultimate team game, but after that second return for a touchdown, he's winning this one single-handedly.
He's kind of done it a little bit by himself, but hey, sometimes you need that from a guy. He's giving him the spark.
Every now and then, that great player separates himself from the pack, and we're seeing that in this one.
Extra point try good by Gano. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. Short kick here, fielded about the 17. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Woo!
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives.
Get
And
down!
the Jags get to him as down he goes.
Get down.
You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back.
Get out.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Give them 12 yards that time at an Oakland 1st down. Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
Tackle made by Devondre Campbell. On second down, it's Henderson, and they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
If these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down.
Get that!
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Steve McClendon, credit him for the sack.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. With it is Jackson. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no? You just look. It's caught inside the 25. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Jaguar football here, and they'll look to extend their lead as we begin quarter number 4. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Give them maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking.
And now off to the races, down the right side.
Woo, baby, McCaffrey is going off.
Jacksonville. Christian McCaffrey, his 2nd touchdown of the night, and the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. And the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken very short. Now a hit
get the ball, get the ball, get the ball.
And I think he was able to get back on it. He was.
Oh my God, everyone went flying.
All, but that could have been a disaster. And
Matthew, everyone went like all their feet were like up in the air, like squiggling and stuff. Look.
They're trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they
there was
really
a fumble and everyone just went.
We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear tuck it away,
and then everyone just goes fumble.
And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. And now Oakland ready to take the
got the ball
field.
back.
These guys had a punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try to figure out what is working, and call more of that.
On the draw, this is Henderson.
No!
And
I had
scarce here.
freaking
He's going to be
hit.
stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. The Raiders on 3rd down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. He'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider 1st down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. That was Dante Jackson, the one who got a hand in to knock it away. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. 2nd and 10. That's taken in by Henderson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That one good for 13 and a Raider 1st down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
I cannot play 2 games because my cousin's birthday is coming up. Just my cousin's birthday. Here
so it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. They're going to look to throw. They'll find Henderson there. It's complete. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll drop to throw.
Give me that.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. And at the end of it, he straps. Ball comes loose.
Oh, my God. I had a touchdown. I danced and had I danced
as a fumble, but the key thing,
I had a touchdown.
Not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play.
I get it.
The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Watch, I gotta dance, fumble, and then they get the recovery. I freaking suck at this game.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that.
What the heck was that pass?
Once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here." Some other time, but some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. They'll give him a yard on the play, and they're going to face a 3rd down. This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9. Back to throw here. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
I'm not risking that.
And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown.
Did you really
Door
think that there's going to be a 4th
closed,
quarter comeback?
locked, reinforced.
Gano the extra point, and the lead is now 24. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
He's coming back.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. That was Dante Jackson, the one who got a hand in to knock it away. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he? And
what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
I got you, boy.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
Let's go now. 70, Indy. We taking wins home. Ready?
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
I'm gonna try.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Elway will throw. He's going to let this one go deep. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up. Got it. 43. Mark 43. Man, I got you.
Yeah.
Now.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
That's the game. There's no way they can come back anyway.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Tight end left. 3 down.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
I won. You will smile, you will smoke now, you won't rob the hoops. Who? And the bit like who? A bit like who? Yeah. All the squad like who? Yeah. All night like who? And that's a win. That's a W. I'm gonna open up this, get a gold player pack real quick, and then I'm gonna end it. That sucks. Level up. Bad. Alright. Alright. See y'all.